Hello everybody, how are you today? Dr. October is back with a different type of video. This one is called Dr. October Investigates. No, Dr. October Looks into Matters. No, Dr. October conducts an investigation into the world of Discogs reviews. Anyway, so we've all come across one point in our lives into a weird. Why is it echoes here? We have all come across a Discogs seller or a buyer who is not that great. Let's say. Let's put it that a nice way of putting it. So, anyways, let's get into it. I found what I found to be a pretty funny seller. Too bad he doesn't have too many feedbacks, but I want to show this, and that made me into looking into other feedbacks as well and sellers. So let's have a quick look. Okay, so this one guy I found, he had this album, Cure Wish, for sale. That's easy to find. I just put the highest price. And then we have Simone02. Only 10,000 euro. The yeah, so but with a quick look, I mean, this dude can't be serious. I mean, that must be something like that you drop him an email and ask him what is he actually selling this for. Although if you look from the lowest prices, he has actually like sensible prices. Back to the highest priced ones. So we have Mariah Carey. I have no idea, like, are these records even that rare? But yeah, there's a bunch of 10,000 euro records. But anyway, besides that, what really caught my eye was, let's see, it's on page 3 as well, 10,000. I mean, this is not... And he has still 99 ratings. So 92 positive, 3 neutral, 4 negatives. Well, we're here in for the negatives. Record did not match the description. No answer style of communication. Poor experience. This is what I want to draw your attention to. LP arrived warped or bended, and it is not playable. I contacted Simon02 asking for a solution, and he just answered using very insolent and offensive words, all registered in the Discogs. No intention of giving help or of offering a solution. And what do our seller responses is, son of a bitch. Yeah, that's one way to go about it. One other. Seller listed shipping as 18 euro for one LP, invoiced 40 euro, and then cancelled order when asked to change. Waste of time. Avoid seller. Client very incompetent and dishonest. Incompetent, yeah. Alright, the last one. Overgraded, incomplete item received. Contacted to discuss and are not interested. Called me a moron and said all English people are the same. Well, we all know that about the English people. I'm joking. Left me bad feedback despite me paying straight away for a substandard item. Accused me of scamming? Bastard buyer. Oh man, let's see what has it neutral. Here we go again with capital letters. Son of a bitch. Prompt shipping. Unfortunately, I cannot rate this very positively because the sleeve was rated near mint or mint minus. It is not. Got quite a lot of wear, blah blah blah. Son of a bitch. In all fairness, we have to have a quick look at the positives as well. I know I need to put my thinking glasses on because my eyes get tired. You know what? Generally, I've noticed that surprisingly many buyers on almost any given seller's feedback sites, there are pretty many of them are like below 90, 95, I would say. Like we have 91.7, 81.8, 96. Okay, that's all right. And they usually have very few purchases. I don't know what are their expectations for Discogs, but you know, I have had so far only good experiences. Only eBay is another thing. I had once a very demanding buyer. Let's move on to another seller. It is Total Recall.de. Many of you certainly know this. It's a pretty big chain, I think. I think they have an eBay site as well. So let's see here what kind of... There's no responses really, but feedback. Warning seller told several times that he had shipped the record. 2 months later, the record still didn't arrive. Yeah, I once lost with in an eBay thing because I didn't open a case on time. And with those big stock warehouses that don't really give a shit, they issue a refund or a replacement copy pretty easily. But I missed the deadline. Please beware of this seller. Irresponsible and incorrect. Do not be fooled to order. No answers here. That's boring. Okay, let's move on then. Gazella Records. Record never arrived. Full refund sent 2 weeks ago. And I think that's the same with Discogs and PayPal. Sellers have the least chances of winning any case almost. More buyers with 94.1, 94.7, 95.5, 80. Let's have a look, see Margus. Bad communication, creating new order just to leave negative feedback. Why would you do that? Only way to get your awake after ignore. For more, check my negative feedback. Alright. Okay, moving on. Romainlug. Alright. Never received the order. The order was passed. Buyer didn't go to the post office to collect the records. They came back to me. This has happened to me actually 2 times in selling eBay. The tracking showed that the package was there, but people just don't pick them up. I don't know why. I hope they're all good actually. As he has done with other people, he cancels the order and does not try to fix it either. He is not a serious seller. Buyer completely crazy and liar. I just did a mistake. Yeah, mistakes happen. But yeah, sadly as a seller, you have the responsibility to make up. But of course within reason. But as we know, many people are not reasonable. Let's move on to another one. Steve DZ. I remember someone else had here pretty funny. Alright. This CD had many skips and I'm not happy with this. How crazy is that? Played fine before shipping. Refund offered, but no response. Avoid this seller. The grade given for album sleeve were not close to what they really deserved. Received 1 month after purchase. Feedback, if you're lucky. What? So many other sellers out there, why bother with this one? Ignore his positive feedback. Avoid buyers with 0 feedback. I second that. Unreasonable feedback even after receiving refund. Yeah, that's also a thing though. Like, what is the right thing to do? Should you give a truthful feedback even if you get refunded? You don't get your item. I know it sucks, but will you still leave a neutral, saying like, "Hey, seller handled everything professionally, offered a refund. No one lost money. Only record was lost." I don't know. Should you leave then? Or should it be a good, positive? He sent the package 1 month after I paid and he did not bother to notify me. The record's condition is far from what was described. The real condition is fair instead of mint. Very bad seller. Fair? Then why are we not discussing return of the items? Well, yeah, that's one thing too. People ought to direct message first sellers, see if they can handle it without PayPal and stuff. Because PayPal issues, I guess, some kind of sanctions eventually, or eBay. They used to withhold some funds if you get too many strikes or cases against you. Discotheques from Italy. All right, yeah. Bad feedback from someone who has 0%. Anyway, vinyl scratched all over. Haven't you read that the disc is very good, VG? Incompetent. The record sold as very good was max very good minus rather good or to rather good. Very good or rather good. It crackles all over the record and there is a sticker on the cover. Not fair, man. And parallel to the music, he gives me negative for no reason and doesn't respond. Is that his seller's answer? The vinyl record was listed as mint and sealed, but it is severely warped and the jacket is heavily worn. Seller to what the seller responds, "This Korean is talking nonsense. The disc was sealed." Another feedback of his. Your head, the discs are hypocrite after a month of negative evaluation. That went a little bit over my head. There's one that is, I believe, in Italian, and where he responds, "Lies have short legs. He wants money and vinyl, this smart guy. Don't trust me." Uh, there's a lot of responses from the seller, which is a good thing actually. They hardly do, and you can sometimes find some worst buying experience I've ever had. Seller listed media condition is mint, was at best good plus, was at best good plus, refused to refund, absolutely no help. PayPal agreed with me and refunded. Basically a scammer and wouldn't accept wrongdoing on their part. Avoid. Seller response, it hurts me a lot and doesn't respect the Discogs rules. Yeah, I feel the seller too. I believe not many, all these are maybe deserved. I have this feeling. Some people are just morons. And here we have again buyers with 75%, 90, 50, 0, 90, 50, 98, 84.6. All right, let's go to the last one. DJ Frags with the average score of 14.3% of 28 ratings. That's in negatives. All right, people are pretty vocal. No vinyl arrived, so fuck you, DJ cocksucker Frags. Avoid. I got my money back from PayPal, but it was not worth all the nerves and stress. Not sure why there are human beings like this DJ Frags. Shame to techno community. The dude's been how you call playing some DJs, pun intended. He never answered. He didn't refund my money. Scammer, zero response. Dickhead. Oh dear, the con artist of acid. Yeah, one more thief. Scam. Alright, this is obviously just a scammer. Anyways, hey, I'm not gonna make this overly long video. Those were just a few. I don't know. Let me know if you feel like in the comments if there are any funny and idiotic sellers out there. I'm sure there are that you have encountered. Yeah. Be well all, and have a great week. Cheers. Bye.